The world has evolved into a smart, interconnected, and multipolar arena. Its members have increased fourfold since UN's inception. Yet the UN remains a prisoner of the past. As a result, the UN Security Council struggles to fulfill its mandate of maintaining international peace and stability, undermining its effectiveness and credibility. Asia, Africa, and Latin America, the global south, cannot continue to be shortchanged. They must be given their legitimate voice. G20 leaders had called for expanding development and climate finance from billions to trillions. They had encouraged MDBs to refine their vision, incentive structures, operational approaches, and financial capacities to maximize their development impact. India remains unwavering in its commitment to a rules-based, non-discriminatory, fair, open, inclusive, equitable, and transparent multilateral trading system with the WTO at its core. A reformed and fair multilateral trading system is vital for our future to be more equitable and inclusive. Excellencies, dear colleagues, allow me to present India's views on the three key areas of global governance reform. First is the reform of the UN and its subsidiary bodies. The world has evolved into a smart, interconnected, and multipolar arena, and its members have increased fourfold since UN's inception. Yet the UN remains a prisoner of the past. As a result, the UN Security Council struggles to fulfill its mandate of maintaining international peace and stability, undermining its effectiveness and credibility. Without reforms, including expansion in both categories of UNSC membership, its lack of effectiveness will only continue. Expansion and proper representation in the permanent category is a particular imperative. Asia, Africa, and Latin America, the global south, cannot continue to be shortchanged. They must be given their legitimate voice. Real change needs to happen and happen fast. The second issue is the reform of the international financial architecture. The Bretton Woods institutions have to now focus on urgent issues dictated by persistent development challenges and pressing climate change. Neither the MDBs nor the orthodox global financial system were designed to handle them. Financing and investment gaps for SDGs, estimated at up to $4 trillion annually, need to be addressed urgently. As key anchors of the global development financing landscape, MDBs must be made more robust, expansive, and effective. Significant strides were made with your collective support during India's G20 presidency in this regard. G20 leaders had called for expanding development and climate finance from billions to trillions. They had encouraged MDBs to refine their vision, incentive structures, operational approaches, and financial capacities to maximize their development impact. Brazil's presidency, as we all appreciate, has continued that momentum. The 2024 G20 roadmap for better, bigger, and more effective MDBs builds on the New Delhi mandate and the recommendations of the 2023 G20 Independent Expert Group on strengthening MDBs.
In his speech at the 78th United Nations General Assembly, Dr. S. Jaishankar, India's External Affairs Minister, highlighted India's achievements and contributions during a time of global challenges. He emphasized the theme of rebuilding trust and reigniting global solidarity. Nothing India's G20 presidency and its focus on inclusive development, especially for the global south. India advocated for dialogue,
To foster
cooperation
a
and
favorable
reform
trade and
in
investment
multilateral
environment, we
institutions
must
like the
ensure
UN Security Council.
truly
He
level
also
playing
stretched
field
India's
and fair
role in
competition.
sustainable development,
Market
digital
distorting
infrastructure,
practices
women's
and
empowerment,
protectionism
and its
must be
ongoing
firmly
global
discouraged.
partnership.
India
Please
calls
subscribe
for
our channel for
comprehensive
more
reform of the
news.
WTO to enhance its